we doing, everybody? It's E-Man, and I'm back with some hillbilly weather. It's been nearly a month since I put out a video. I mean, there's been nothing to speak of for snow or storms coming in. March has been going out like a lamb. I mean, the snow's melting everywhere. The ground's thawing out. Everything's starting to look pretty good. I mean, flowers are going to start blooming. But we got some fucking shit going on. We got some shit coming in. And we got shit going on around the world right now, that goddamn coronavirus, and it's making people do some stupid shit. And I'm not going to get long-winded on it or anything, but we are going to touch on it. I mean, it's something we're going to have to deal with, and we got to be smart about it. So I got a little shit report for that for you, and I got a shit report for the snow coming in. So let's jump right into this and let you know what the fuck is going on.
Welcome to the home of the hillbilly, yeah, baby.
All right, everybody, today we're starting out with temperatures in the 30s and 40s throughout the state, which is well above freezing. So as these clouds start thickening up and this impending storm starting to show up, things are going to be above freezing. So we're going to start out with some showers that are going to come in. Once we start getting to probably like 4 or 5 o'clock, this stuff's going to start coming in Cheshire County, out in Keene, southwestern parts of the state, and it's going to start spreading up through the state, north and east, like they usually do. And when it does, temperatures are going to start dropping and the snow is going to pick up. By 7:30, 8 o'clock, I think most of the state's going to start seeing shit coming down. And it's not going to be too bad, but as we start getting into like 9, 10, 11 o'clock and closer to midnight, that's when things really fucking pick up. I mean, snowstorm totals are going to start being an inch plus more an hour in spots, especially Monadnock region, places north of Concord, like the Lakes region and on up through the White Mountains. This is going to be one of those storms where elevation and terrain is going to have everything to do with snow totals. It's got to be cold enough. Right now, the ground's fucking pretty much thawed out, and we even had much of a mud season. So anything that's going to be dropping is going to take a while to kind of freeze up, but once it does, this shit's going to start fucking stacking up, and it's going to be shitty. Best part about it is going to be coming in overnight. So a lot of us not going to have to deal with it. Come 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, this thing starts pulling right out of here. I mean, this is a fast storm. She's coming in and out, fucking throwing her shit down and leaving. But when it does, we got a lot of stuff that's going to end up. Parts of the state down the seacoast, you guys are going to see the less, just a couple inches, 2, 3, 4 inches of snow probably. Again, it's going to be heavy and fucking wet, so it's going to pack down. As you start moving north and west and you get towards Manchester and Concord and up by Tilton and whatnot, these accumulations are going to start going up. You're probably going to start seeing, 5, 6 inches of snow or more, maybe a little bit more in pockets. But again, the Monadnock region, you got places up in the Whites. There's where you're going to see a jackpot. You could see spots with probably 8, 9 inches of snow maybe by the time it's done. But again, this is one of those ones where you're going to have to be up at like fucking midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning or later to see it. Because this shit's going to get out of here. And it's going to get out of here fast. And when it does, Tuesday shows up. Tuesday morning, shit's out of here by 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's shut right down. And temperatures start rising up. Tuesday, we're going to have temperatures in the 50s. Fucking shit ain't going to last. That's what's nice about these storms that come in later in March and early April. We really got to get through the first couple weeks of April before we really don't have to worry about this shit. So this might be the last one. I'm hoping it is, because we got enough shit going on right now to deal with. We don't need to add fucking snowstorms late in the year on top of what we're dealing with already. So that's what we got going on. It's not going to be so bad. So let's go the shit report at you.
And this week, the shit report is brought to you by the Cunt Hair Ruler. The next time someone says, move it a cunt hair to the right, you can do it in complete confidence with the official Cunt Hair Ruler or tape measure. These products are painstakingly calibrated using a rare set of red cunt hairs stored in the National Archive of Standards and Measures at Cheyenne Mountain, Colorado. Whip it out.
All right, the storm. It's a quick hitting storm. It's in and out of here, but it's got a lot of shit to drop down and drop on top of us as it moves through. How much are we getting? Again, 2 to 5 inches for parts of the lower part of the state, south and east. 5, 6, 7, 8 inches or more throughout the rest of the state. Some pockets might see a little bit more. It's a tricky storm or how it's going to lay down. The intensity, there's the bitch in it. It's going to be heavy, going to be wet, and it's going to come down like an inch an hour or more once we get cranking up later tonight, 11, 12 o'clock at night or more. It's going to do that for a few hours and really drop a lot of shit on it. So the timing, there it is. Starts about 5 or 6 o'clock tonight, later this afternoon, starts spreading across the state, but it's out of here by first thing tomorrow morning. So before you know it, we get this going, you go to bed, it's already done, everything's dropped. It's going to be a fast-moving, quick-hitting storm, dropping a lot of heavy, wet snow that's going to melt fast. So as much as a bitch as it's going to be, it's not that bad in the end. It's going to fucking melt and get the fuck out of here. So, You know, we got enough going on. Like I said, we're not going to worry too much about this fucking storm. We're going to get through this one like nothing. The bigger thing is that coronavirus that's going on, and everyone's got different opinions and mixed views, and we got to get through this together. We got to hang tight. I tell you all the time, fight that good fight. Fucking help each other out every chance you can. This is your time to fucking shine, people. This is the time to show you what you're fucking made out of. You know, the bad times can bring out the worst in people, and we need it to bring out the best. So what I'm going to do is do a quick little shit report, hillbilly style, on the coronavirus and let you know what I think should be going on. So let's whip this thing around and get at it. The shit on the coronavirus. Here it is. We're going to start with the S. Smarten the fuck up, everybody. What are you, fucking something goes on, people get sick and people get stupid? When did that happen? People talk about this like with the flu. And it's, in some ways, sure, it's spreading around, people getting sick. There are vulnerable people. H. Fucking have some compassion and some decency and some consideration for other people. Some of you younger people running around like, ain't no big deal, I get fucking sick and all that. Knock the fucking shit off and smarten the fuck up. People are going to get sick and you're going to spread this shit around. The sooner we get out of this, the sooner the economy gets back in, we get back to regular life. Because right now, this thing's got its grasp on everyone's fucking line of thinking and it's fucking people up right now. The I, we're going to go with, what was I going to do? Isolate. I had a brain fart. Sorry about that. Isolate. If you get sick, stay the fuck home. Stay the fuck away from people. Isolate yourself as much as you can. Get outdoors. Do some things. Stay away from people. Keep your distance. Try not to spread this shit around. It's not that hard to do. The sooner we just kind of buckle down and get through this, the sooner we'll get past it. And we need to, because right now, this thing has just taken over everyone's fucking thoughts, the media. The media is fucking everything up. They like to scare the fuck out of everybody. This time they're really screwing everybody at the same time. And I don't know if they know it or they care or they just get caught up in it. It's ratings. I don't really fucking get it. But we need to be a little bit smarter right now. And the T is time. This is going to take time. And the sooner that we fucking get jumping on it and try to get this thing ended, the less time we're going to have to deal with it and we can get back into it. Listen, everybody, we're going to get through this. We're going to get through it like we do a bad winter. It's about what it is. But we can't get caught up in all the nonsense that's going around. People running around hoarding food and fucking toilet paper. I mean, as soon as I heard all this shit going on with the toilet paper, I thought, good Lord, where's everybody's mind? I mean, you go in there, I watched a guy buy 60 fucking rolls of toilet paper. It was all I could do not to punch him right in the teeth. I called him a scumbag and fucking left the store. I mean, and I'm surprised people are letting them do that. Who the fuck? People, we need to band together, stick together, and get through this. I'm boggled. I'm kind of speechless at times. I don't even know what the fuck to say. But smarten up. Let's just be reasonable. If you need something at the store, go get it. Don't try to fucking stack pile like, oh shit, if I don't get toilet paper now, if I don't get enough fucking chicken, we're not going to die. The world's not coming to an end. It's a virus that's going around. Everybody needs to fucking relax. You know what I've been doing? Oh, I do it all the time anyway. But I go out in the woods and I just kind of clear my mind. Take a walk, take a hike up a fucking mountain, and just kind of bring things back and realize, you know what, this really isn't so bad. The best thing we can do is just be smart about it. Try to isolate yourself from some people. Try to, wash your hands. It's the simple stuff. When you're sneezing, it's like a cold, fucking, cough and sneeze into your arm. Make sure you're kind of sanitizing and wiping things down. You should be doing a lot of that stuff anyway to keep yourself from getting sick. I mean, it's like a typical winter thing. But people, I just want everyone to know, just relax. You know what? We're all in this together. And the sooner we just kind of come to grips with it and just say, you know what? Let's get in and out of this like a bad fucking winter. We're going to be out of it and on to bigger and better things. Everything, the world's going to snap back. This is America. We have fucking a great diverse amount of people out there who are going to get through this together. I guarantee it. There's no question in my mind. I'm not that worried about it. So everybody, keep doing what we're doing. Keep fighting that good fight. Help each other out every chance you can. We'll kick the fucking shit out of this virus, and then we'll get back to having a good day. I love you guys. Be good out there.
Welcome to the home of the hillbilly. Yeah, baby.